Most men think seduction is about what you say. They think it's about pickup lines or buying expensive drinks. But let me let you in on a secret that women usually only talk about with each other. The fastest way to a woman's desire isn't through her ears. It's through the nervous system. There is a biological reason why some touches feel annoying and others make her knees weak. It's called erogenous mapping. So, if you are just going straight for the lips every time, you are skipping the appetizers and wondering why she isn't hungry. Today, I am going to teach you the art of syntheki, simmering. We are going to cover 5 specific spots on a woman's body that are loaded with nerve endings, but are almost always ignored by average guys. If you master spot number 4, you will separate yourself from every other guy she has ever dated. Let's get into the biology of desire. Let's start with the most sensitive, yet most mishandled spot. The ear. The ear is not just for hearing. The skin around the ear, specifically the lobe and the area behind it, is packed with sensory receptors. Here is the mistake 90% of men make. They go in wet. They treat the ear like it's a mouth. Do not do this. It's sloppy, and it ruins the mood. The strategy here is the ghost touch. You want to get close enough that she can feel the heat of your breath, but you aren't actually touching her yet. This triggers a response in the brain called ASMR, an autonomous sensory meridian response. It sends shivers down the spine. When you do make contact, use the tip of your nose to trace the back of her ear, or use your lips to graze the lobe. You are not trying to eat it. You are trying to tease it. This signals to her brain that you are confident enough to take your time. It builds anticipation. If she tilts her head to the side to give you more access, you know it's working. Number 2 is a spot that seems innocent, but is actually incredibly intimate. The inner wrist. Think about the anatomy here. The skin is thin. The pulse is visible. It is a very vulnerable area. In the Victorian era, showing a wrist was considered scandalous. Why? Because it implies submission and trust. When you are sitting at dinner or walking together, don't just hold her hand. Slide your fingers down and gently run your thumb over her pulse point. To take this to the next level, bring her hand up to your mouth, but don't kiss the back of the hand like a gentleman from the 1950s. Turn her hand over. Kiss the soft skin on the inside of the wrist. Why does this work to make her hot? Because it's unexpected. Most guys grab the waist or the shoulder. The wrist requires delicacy. It tells her that you pay attention to the small details. It creates a connection that feels electric because it feels forbidden. Now we are moving into deeper territory. Spot number 3, the nape of the neck. I'm talking about the back of the neck, right where the hairline ends. Historically and biologically, the back of the neck is a survival zone. It's where predators attack. So, when you touch a woman there gently and she allows it, it signals immense trust. It flips a switch in the brain from fight or flight to rest and romance. This spot is perfect for when she is distracted. Maybe she's cooking or working or looking in a mirror. Coming up behind her and planting a soft, lingering kiss on the back of the neck is powerful. But here is the viral hook secret for this spot. Use your hair. If you have a beard or stubble, the contrast between the rough texture of your face and the soft skin of her neck creates a friction that is incredibly stimulating. If you are clean-shaven, use the warmth of your breath. Remember, the goal isn't to startle her, it's to envelope her. Place one hand on her waist to ground her and focus your attention on the back of the neck. It makes her feel protected and desired all at once. We have arrived at number 4. This is the one I told you most men miss, the hollow of the throat. This is that little dip right between the collarbones. Why is this spot so explosive? Because it is a high-tension area. It is extremely close to major arteries, and it is visually very feminine. When you kiss a woman here, you are bypassing the lips and going for the structure of her body. It feels primal. The technique here is the descent. Start kissing her jawline, desetenoritaten desachu, but instead of moving to her mouth, move down. Go past the chin, go past the neck, and land right in that hollow dip between the collarbones. Stay there. Let the tension build. She will be expecting you to come back up to kiss her lips. But by staying down there, you are denying her the release. That denial, that is what makes her crazy. That is what builds the heat. You are controlling the pace. You are the captain of the ship. Women respond to that control. Finally, spot number 5, the sacrum, or the small of the back. The spine is the highway for the nervous system. The base of the spine is the central station for everything related to arousal. You don't even need to kiss this spot for it to be effective, though you can. Just the placement of your hand here changes the dynamic of the interaction. When you guide her through a crowded room, placing your hand firmly on the small of her back claims her. It pushes her slightly closer to your body. If you are in a private setting, tracing the spine from the top down to the sacrum with your fingertips sends a direct message to her brain. It relaxes the muscles and prepares the body for intimacy. It is a heavy, grounding touch that contrasts with the light teasing of the ear or wrist. The secret to all of these spots isn't just the anatomy. It's the anticipation. It's about slowing down when every other guy is rushing. Try focusing on just the inner wrist or the neck next time. Sawa tatao, and watch how her body language changes. Watch how she looks at you. If you want to know 3 more psychological triggers that make a woman obsessed with you, click the video on the screen right now. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson.